These are the times that try traders' souls. Hi, I'm Dean Jenkins with followmetrades.com, and this is the market update for the week coming up of July 3rd, 2016. With the American Independence holiday right upon us here, I just couldn't help but tag on some of the quotes from the American Revolution. And isn't that appropriate right now? These are times that try our souls as traders. My mentor, Bennett McDowell of traderscoach.com, he's been saying all year that this is what he calls a stock picker's market. That you got to be really, really good, and you've got to have some real discipline to get profit in this market. Year to date, the S&P 500 is up just over 2%. And even the highest performing equity mutual funds are in the very low single digits, about where the S&P 500 is at, 2, 3, 4%. So we are really pleased at followmetrades.com that our stock picks, our portfolio is up nearly 16% this year, which, given the market climate and that it's a time that tries our soul, and that the market has been, really since March, just stuck in a channel, not trending at all, that we're able to still get some pretty good profit. So we're really, really pleased with that. But let's take a look at what's going on in the market right now. What's coming next? That's the big question. So for the past few weeks, I've been talking about this channel that the market had been in, and it's marked by these purple lines. Now I've moved this top line down here, right above this red pyramid. So this is the current channel, and I've made this bottom one dashed, where you can see, with the news coming out on Brexit, of course, on last week, the week before last, right at the end, we broke down through the bottom of that channel. Now we've moved back up almost to the top, and this is a really, really key level right here. And let me show you why. If you've been watching for a while, I talk quite a bit about Dow theory and about how downtrends are defined by lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And so what we need to see for this trend to really be underway is, let me redraw that. That's not a very good lower low, is it? So lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. If this remains a lower high, if it does not go above that and goes down and puts in a new low, then we've already got a new downtrend starting here, and that's going to be pretty exciting. Conversely, if it ends up going above here, then we're probably gonna we don't have a downtrend, and we'll probably go on to make new highs. This heavy dashed green line here is the all-time high for the S&P 500, put in May of 2015. So this is really a key pivotal level, and I think we need to watch this very closely. Next week, the week of July 3rd, when the market opens, Monday will be closed as a holiday, obviously, the 4th, so the market will open on Tuesday, the 5th, and there's still probably going to be light volume, as some of the institutional folks are still on vacation. And so when there's light volume in the market, sometimes it can be a little erratic. So we got to be very, very careful. And let's let this get established. Let's don't trade till we see the whites of their eyes, right? Until we see a really good, clear market trend and set up on individual charts. I think it's okay to wait right now. We don't have to wait long. We're gonna know pretty soon. I want to show one more indicator and that I've been watching and studying lately, and I think it really, really helps bring some clarity. So let's take a look at it. So I just added the Ichimoku cloud to my charts here, and this can look really, really busy and intimidating. Once you learn it just a little bit, it gets a lot easier, and it helps bring some clarity. So the Ichimoku cloud, when price is going up and this cloud here is green, it says you're in an uptrend. When the cloud is red and heading down, it says you're in a downtrend. Now, this has been a pretty choppy, difficult market, but these cloud indicators have been pretty accurate. So they predict ahead of time, like you can see when it was heading down here, right? It predicted this. This was projected out several trading days in advance. So it said, hey, it was heading down pretty early. And again, this is projected out pretty far in time, so it said this was heading up. Now we've got a fast average crossover the slow average, and we've just had the cloud just now shift to red. Now you don't see too many bars painted, but it definitely is. We have the red bars are going to be painting pretty soon. It's crossed over, and it's saying, hey, a downtrend is starting. So let's see if that's true. That lends a little bit of credence to it. So next couple trading days probably will tell us what the direction's going to be. And I think it's okay to wait and be cautious, and let's see a real trend. If we take out this level here, then the downtrend is absolutely started. And again, I'm looking for that to happen at some point. We may put in new highs first, but I'm really, anticipating and want the downtrend to get started because it is coming at some point. If you look at the larger time frame charts, we're due for a correction, for a correction to the impulsive waves, a 5 or 6 year bull market we've been in. It will come at some point, and when it comes, it'll be fairly dramatic, and we'll be able to make some good profit on it. But we have to be a little bit patient. We have to wait. And it looks like we might be getting ready to get that. So I look forward to providing the update next week, and hopefully we'll know some more. So let's take a look now, as always, at gold and oil. So here's gold on the weekly chart. It's good to look at the big picture. And we had a multi-year down move in gold from nearly $2,000 an ounce, about 1950, down to a low down here at roughly $1,000 an ounce on the futures contract, and it's come off the bottom. And we've been talking about this for months now, that this corrective wave in gold had started. Now the target zone for this corrective wave on gold is 38.2 to 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which is 1353 to 1542 in terms of price. Now it just made it into this zone, but it's really showing that it's continuing this trend pretty much unabated right now. So still bullish on gold, and let's look at the daily chart on this real quick. So gold's continuing up, again unabated, really nice trend. Now we are approaching the target zone on the weekly charts here, but there's still quite a bit of room to go. And let's go ahead and look at this with the cloud indicator as well, just for fun. So here you can see we're above the cloud strongly. We've got a green cloud indicating an uptrend. We've got the fast average way over the slow average, or what's called the baseline. So clearly uptrend that is still underway, still heading a little bit late maybe to be getting in if you're not into gold. There may be other gold related trades that are giving better entries, but let's just watch this run, and it looks like it's really going to continue. And the interesting thing is, gold shot up after the Brexit announcement and the indexes shot down, but it didn't really go in the opposite direction the way the indexes did. So people are still moving to gold as kind of a safe haven, and again, this could continue. So we'll continue to update that. Let's look at oil now. So oil is still in an uptrend here. Now we've been talking about this one for months as well, and this recovery, this corrective wave in oil is still going on, still strong. And we had talked about a bit of a pullback here that actually met a wave 4 criteria. And it looks like this correction in oil ultimately has a probability to take us up over $61 a barrel, and that's going to take some time. Oil is volatile, and it's not going to go straight up, but that's the ultimate target, and it's showing every signs that it will be heading up there. So still very bullish on this corrective wave on oil heading up as a correction to the massive down move. And there's still some great trades in the energy sectors. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you have a great 4th of July holiday, that you and your family and friends are safe, and just enjoy the time. And we look forward to giving you next week's update. And again, we should know something by the end of this upcoming week in terms of market direction. It's never dull, and we'll look forward to giving that update. So take care, and we will see you then. Bye.